Imagine a world. A notification buzzes demanding your reply. Your worth, it's tallied in likes, retweets and followers. Exhaustion is your badge of honor, proof you're keeping up. And connection means a carefully curated post, polished to hide the mess of who you really are. Alfred Adler began not as a philosopher, but as a physician, treating the bodies of Vienna's poor. But he soon realized their deepest wounds weren't physical. They were invisible. The shame of poverty, the ache of insignificance. In 1907, he joined Freud's inner circle, bringing these human observations into the study of the mind. But where Freud saw us chained to primal urges, Adler saw something far more hopeful. No experience decides your success or failure. You choose what it means. The clash was inevitable. By 1911, Adler broke away to found individual psychology, a quiet revolution rooted in three radical beliefs. Inferiority as fuel. To be human means to feel inferior. Social interest. The only worthwhile achievements are socially useful. Courage over comfort. All failures are the result of a lack of courage. His 1927 masterpiece, Understanding Human Nature, became a manifesto for anyone who's ever felt not enough. Imagine Adler's consultation room, not just in 1920s Vienna, but in any therapist's office today. A young man slumps in his chair, clutching a crumpled resignation letter, haunted by the mistake that cost him his job. A teenager, hoodie pulled low, avoids eye contact after shoplifting for attention, unsure how else to feel seen. A new mother trembles with anxiety, overwhelmed by the weight of getting it right. To each, Adler offered the same radical truth. Situations don't define you. The meanings you choose do. To the young man, your guilt isn't a sentence, it's a signal. What is it asking you to repair? To the teen, even reckless choices are cries for connection. Let's find better ways to matter. To the anxious mother, you've taken too many precautions. Life happens at the level of events, not words. Adler's genius was not in fixing people, it was in reframing their pain. A bad temper, a sign of inferiority, a desperate bid for respect. A stubborn lie. A lie would have no sense unless the truth were felt dangerous. He didn't pathologize suffering. He translated it. Adler saw through the illusions we still cling to. To those chasing wealth, image, or control, he warned, striving for personal power is a disastrous delusion, a primal sin. He understood the masks we wear to hide our pain. That boss who micromanages everyone? They're terrified of being irrelevant. Your friend who jokes about everything? They're hiding how lonely they feel. The influencer chasing viral fame, posting every moment? They're running from the fear they're not enough. Even our modern traps, doom scrolling, self-optimization, curating perfect lives, prove Adler right. The chief danger in life is taking too many precautions. We shield ourselves with productivity, filters and control, but what protects us can isolate us. Pause for a moment. Picture one struggle you're carrying right now, maybe a fear, a doubt, or a mask you wear. Hold it in your mind as Adler offers 3 ways to set it free. That whisper of, I'm not enough. Adler called it fiction. The neurotic is nailed to the cross of his fiction. Your past is not your prison. A rejection isn't proof. It's redirection. A failure isn't final. It's an invitation. In a culture obsessed with self-improvement, Adler's idea of Gemeinschaftsgefühl, which translates to social feeling in German, is quietly revolutionary. The test of one's behavior is their relationship to society, fellowship and cooperation. So, swap scrolling for service. Trade grudges for curiosity. Choose imperfect, messy connection over lonely perfection. you can dare to be imperfect. Adler's most liberating truth was, the only normal people are the ones you don't know very well. Embrace good enough parenting, work, and love. Stop earning your worth. Start living it. As Adler reminds us, to be understood means to stretch oneself, open up, and share one's vulnerability. Alfred Adler died in 1937, but his legacy pulses through every act of quiet courage. When a CEO chooses ethics over profit, when a teenager stands up to a bully, when you choose connection over fear, that's Adler's revolution, alive and unfolding. As Adler's revolution unfolds, let this piano melody, gentle yet bold, like courage finding its voice, carry you forward. His final challenge to us was, all failures are the result of a lack of courage, but courage grows when we stop fighting alone and start belonging. So tonight, right now, step into your world. Past glowing screens flashing highlight reels, past co-workers who mutter, "I'm fine," but aren't, past families scrolling side by side in silence. Ask yourself, what story about myself no longer serves me? What truth am I too scared to speak? And what could change if I stopped performing and started connecting? Don't wait. Adler's revolution begins with you, tonight. I'm grateful for the moments shared in discourse. May our paths cross again in the fullness of time.